Dear students, it is the second video for week 10 and we are learning about mechanisms, the functionality of the machines, be they are softwares, be they are some other machines, be some engine, drone or some whatever. In the previous video we learned that mechanism is the functionality of the machines and different gadgets, and it is necessary for for the engineers of the relevant fields to explain the function or the working of whatever they design or engineer. The students, in this video we are learning how to write mechanisms of the different machines. The students, as we start writing about mechanisms, we can divide this report into three main sections. The first portion is the initial presentation. Clear? In the initial presentation, we explain about what machine or function or theory or mechanism we want to talk about. Clear? What the machine is. Clear? For example, here in this video we are going to learn about computers, the mechanism of a computer. So here what the mechanism is. Clear? So our mechanism is the function or the working of a computer. Clear? Second thing is purpose of that machine, that what is the purpose of computer. Okay, see, general appearance, that how computer looks like. Clear? The students, this is called the first section, in which we introduce the machine, its purpose, general appearance. In second portion is called part by part description. Clear? Part by part description, that what are the different parts of the computer. For example, here you find it is CPU, monitor, keyboard, mouse, modem or router. Okay, they are all printer or they are accessories. So here are the main parts. This is the second part by part description of the computer. Clear? And in the third form we explain each part. Clear? That for example the major key part from the function point of view is CPU. So we'll explain what CPU is, what CPU looks like, okay, what material CPU is made up of, okay, and what are the major parts within the CPU, like motherboard, like the processor and RAM and ROM or whatsoever. Clear? Then we define each part in detail, that what the part 1 is, sub part 1, sub part 2, part 3, fixture, material, size, shape, type. Clear? This is called second portion, that we explain one by one. And in third time, organization of the mechanism, that we explain that input is entered through the keyboard and taken into the CPU, and CPU is connected with the wires and it is displayed on the monitor, this and that. Got it? So this is what the idea is, that we divide this mechanism report into three portions. Number one, initial presentation, part by part description, and the description of mechanism as whole. Clear? Well, dear students, now we come to the initial presentation. For example, it is not necessary that this is computer. Here can be anything. Here can be some engine. Here can be a drone. Here can be a click pencil. Here can be a mobile phone. Okay, anything of your choice, anything relevant to your field. But it is logical that the people of the field are able to explain the functions or mechanisms properly. Clear? So let's have a little reading. At the beginning of a discussion of an unfamiliar mechanism, a reader immediately needs three kinds of information: what it is, what its purpose is, and what it looks like. Clear? For example, you are introducing a new concept, okay, a new machine. Clear? Then this is the very important information: what it is, what its purpose, and what it's look like. Organization of the description. It is possible to divide almost every mechanism into parts. In the initial presentation of the description, the purpose indicates the organization of the discussion that is followed. Since it is logical to describe the principal parts one at a time. Here it explains that the description of the main parts, for example, if we do not explain the CPU to the reader, and we claim that information is processed in the CPU and is displayed as an output on the screen, then obviously the question is that how CPU manage or manipulates that information, what tools are fit there. Clear? So therefore it is basically required to explain the every part, okay, type, shape, size, material of the part, and then it is easier for the reader to expect functionality or output from the that portion, and he then understands. A list of the principal parts in the order in which one wishes to discuss them is a clear indication of the organization of the remainder of the description. The order in which the parts are taken up will normally be determined by either their physical arrangement or their function. It is very important that when you are explaining the parts of a machine, it depends that which is your approach. Would you like to explain the parts from their physical arrangement, that how the things appear to us? For example, normally human focus is on the screen, that we think that screen is the very important thing because output appears here, but by function, by logic, by reason, the CPU is the major thing. Therefore, for a scientific person, understanding the importance from the function is more logical than the machine.